Hello and welcome to Queers and Soaps. I'm Eric, joined again by
Angel.
and happy holidays, everyone. We're bringing you some more All My Children, all about Erica.
Erica.
Tommy, Tommy, will roll the credits in the chat. I always wait for you to do that. um, so this is from August 1985, apparently, and I think the kidnapping might happen after this. So sorry, we went a little out of order, but
Yeah, they'll
we don't
understand.
know. It's not 1985 anymore, and it was mislabeled. Anyway, Adam and Stuart are talking when we get here. Stuart's upset because they got, well, whatever. I don't know why he's upset. Um, he wants Adam to call Collinsville and I guess give him more of a break. Like, I
hmm
don't really know what for. Um, and then what does he want before he leaves? Don't forget my
Portrait, right? The drawing?
chocolate.
Oh, chocolate. Yes. So he's gonna forget my chocolate.
Get my chocolate. He's gonna forget my chocolate.
That's right. I was thinking.
Stuart.
I was thinking a little later.
It's just he's Stewart. Oh wow, David Canary is just so good because I'm like I hate Adam, but I love Stewart, and
Yeah, I love Stewart. Oh
it's
my
just
gosh,
so
especially
fun.
much later in the '90s when. Oh my gosh. I love Stewart when he finally
Yeah, it's
finds
true.
love. Well, no, that happens later in the '80s too. But then
Yeah,
when
is
he
it
when he
Ellen? Who was no, not
Ellen
Ellen.
Parker.
Who was
No,
Ellen Wheeler played her, right? Cindy.
Ellen Wheeler, but Cindy Parker. I'm sorry, Cindy Parker. Yeah,
Cindy.
Cindy
I know. I
Parker. But
always
then
call
he
some.
finds love with Marion, and I'm like, oh,
Yeah, Marion. I like. I don't know. They were a weird match for me, but
they
and then
were,
like they
but like they
and
were,
then they
but like
backburnered
somehow,
them.
somehow it worked.
Yeah, it did. It did. Um, so some dude in Erica, um, he wants like
Yes.
info from her.
Wait a
Who
minute.
is it?
I got okay. So I don't know who the character is on the show, but that's the actor. I think we might see him on our watching One Life Live. I'm not sure, but like it's Michael Grand is the character's name, played by Dennis Parlato, who was on Guiding Light as a recast Roger. So it was good
Oh,
to
okay.
see him. He was on Loving as well. I
So I
think he
think
played Clay Alden. I want to say.
yeah, I don't know if he's in all the time, but he like wants info from Erica, and
hmm
he's like almost threatening her. Oh, he's a gangster. He's a mob guy because she
He's a
calls him a
gangster. He's a gangster.
gangster.
Yeah.
I thought she was just being funny when she called him a gangster, but he actually is in the
He
mob, from what
actually
we
is a
heard
gangster.
from Olga. Yeah. And he wants some kind of disc from a Martin Crane. So I don't know exactly what that's
Hmm.
about because we don't see it later. But maybe it'll come into play later. I don't know.
hmm
I like the All My Children credits in the beginning with showing who will be
Yeah,
in
I
the
was gonna say.
clips.
I was gonna say it. Who's all in the clips? They're playing the. I think it's like the 2004 open theme song.
Yeah, I didn't know which one it was.
Yeah, I think it's the
And then they
2004
like,
one where they redid it for the
yeah, that was
network
cool.
for network synergy. But I like the theme to that a lot. I like how they like said, okay, you have to use these clips, but you can do whatever you want with the opening. And I like how All My Children did it because it
Right.
made it seem like it was their show.
I still like the book from the 90s, which is what I
Oh
started.
yeah,
I always usually like what I started, but I love the book pages.
I love the
It's
book.
like
I
my
love the
fave.
book. I love it. I love it. I think I like most of the
Um,
theme songs from the opening credits from All My Children.
yeah. So Jeremy wants to continue his portrait for Stuart. Stuart's excited about it, obviously,
hmm
because now it might be him. And like I think Jeremy had pointed out the eyes look different. So
hmm
like he kind of catches on that it might
hmm
possibly be Adam and Stuart switched places
hmm
on them, and he worries about that. Um, and Stuart like wants lessons from Jeremy, and he's like, "Oh, if I can't get lessons from you, maybe your teacher." He's like, "We already talked about this." He's like, which is what like really gets him in, like he knows.
Mhm.
Um, Adam says that he is going with Erica to Italy. I guess they're promoting the magazine. I don't really know. She's like, hell no, I would
Yeah.
never go anywhere with you. No way, no way, no way. This is what made me think like maybe he did kidnap her at this point, but then I'm like, after what happens later with the movie, I'm like, oh, okay, so it didn't happen yet.
Yeah.
Um, Jeremy tells about Adam pretending to be Stuart. Jeremy tells Adam he wants to teach Stuart. I think he's like playing him right now. He says he
Mhm.
relapsed. Or Adam says he relapsed and he's back in Collinsville. He's like,
Mhm.
Stuart was fine an hour ago and I was just here. Oops,
Oops. And
I
then
misstepped it.
keep in mind, I think this was when he was back in New York. Was this where he was at Erica's house?
Yeah.
So it takes him an hour to get to New York City from Pennsylvania, which that's not
Hmm.
accurate, as far as we know.
Yeah.
Even by driving, like it does not take you an hour to get to New York City, unless you're going by plane though. But well, what flights would there be? Maybe a private flight,
Oh,
but
yeah. Well, I'm sure Adam would have a private
yeah,
jet
it
or
would be a
something
private jet.
too.
Yeah, so that's the only
Well,
thing I can think of. But
we know how these things don't work on soaps, though.
hmm
Mexico's only 5 minutes away. Like, it's just how it is.
and Italy,
Um,
you can go there and come back in one day.
less than a day.
Yeah.
Erica doesn't want to go if Adam goes. Adam says, fine, I won't go, whatever. Um, Daisy, Myra, and Palmer are on. They're talking about Nina. So I guess, you said new Nina's coming.
Yeah, she's listed in their fake opening
Yeah,
credits.
I
So it's
saw
the
her.
new actress. It's a new actress. She looks
She definitely
different.
looks different. Yeah, from the other. I know, she looks like she has like dark hair too, like brown hair.
Yeah, she does. She really does. Well, hopefully, we'll
Cliff
see her
comes.
in the upcoming because she's not in these.
Oh,
So.
I'm sure. Yeah. Cliff comes by. He knows that Palmer wanted to keep him away from Nina.
Mhm.
Palmer Palmer looks into Sandy's past. This Sandy is the what's his name? The nanny of Bobby.
Mhm.
Which is I don't know what he's doing with Sandy. I'm confused after this too. Because it looks like he wants Andrew to hook up with her.
Mhm.
And I'm like, Andrew seems legit though. Like I don't think he's using her like
Mhm.
Palmer wants him to. So I don't know what's going on with this. Um Adam said wait, what? Adam said he did it to find out more about Jeremy. Um I guess the switch. He
Yeah.
wanted to find that's what he says because he's concerned for Erica. He's like crazy.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he is.
Who calls him crazy? Oh, Ross, right?
Mhm.
Ross at one point. Is Ross related to him? Because he acted like it was
Yes,
his
he's
brother.
related to both Palmer and Adam. Ross
Oh, that's
is
fun.
because I looked at the family tree and I'm trying to figure it out myself. Ross is Ross was married to Adam's and Stewart's sister who died by suicide,
Oh,
and Adam's sister was married to Palmer. So that's how he is both a Chandler and
oh,
a
that's so
Portland.
funny. And
Yeah.
Palmer and Adam hate each other.
Yeah.
Which is why
I think it has to do with the sister, if I'm not mistaken. I think
I
that's where their
missed when
rivalry started.
I missed when they used to like involve other characters in other storylines because Palmer kind of has his own thing going on with the whole Cliff
Hmm.
Nina, Daisy stuff. And then Erica gets Palmer involved with the
Hmm.
Adams stuff too. So I kind of like they used to always do that. They did that with
They
Asa a
did.
lot on One Life to Live. And I miss that because I don't think they do that at all anymore, or maybe once in a blue moon. But they mostly just have their own storylines and that's it. So Palmer asks his lawyer to try to get Nina and Cliff divorced. Now this is after like Cliff confronts him and he's
Hmm.
like and Palmer acts all innocent and like, oh, I would never do that. Like, I just went out of my head
No,
earlier.
never.
But I guess Palmer's a stubborn old fool. Um, Jeremy tells Erica he isn't after her. He's still having like those weird flashbacks of Jimmy Smits and like his monkism or whatever it is. I don't get it.
every
Um,
time every time I see him, because he appears quite a few times, I'm like, hi Jimmy,
so I'm wondering
hi Bobby.
if after Natalie he went to become a monk, or
So
maybe
I'm wondering if I'm wrong about that, because I feel like I've read up that I thought it was Natalie, but
okay.
I feel like I read up that Natalie gets with his father first,
Well,
and then with
Natalie's supposed
Jeremy.
to be in these clips because she was in
Yeah.
the thing.
Oh, I love Natalie.
So you could be right or wrong.
I could
We'll
be right or wrong
see.
about it. Look, I know that she's with the
She
father,
coming. She's
but
coming.
she's coming. Oh, Natalie, I love Natalie.
Ellen, Cynthia, and Andrew are on. She wants to go to New York for Adam. Cynthia does. Again,
We
she's
get a lot of
trying.
Cynthia in this.
Yeah, but she's just doing what she does,
Yeah, she's
those
like
the
a
gold
periphery
digging.
character, but we do get more than what we have been seeing of her.
Right, right. Erica wants to use Jeremy for Adam to get over her. So
Mm.
she wants to just be like, I'm with him so he can move along with his life. But he just gets jealous and it gets worse.
hmm
Sandy questions why Palmer is trying to help her out. So she's
hmm
kind of smart because he's trying to like do something for good for her, and she's like, "What are you up to, like old man? What's going on?" We have a flashback to Jimmy Smits, the vow of celibacy for Jeremy, and all that stuff. Um, uh, Jeremy and Erica dance to make Adam jealous. Actually, no, to show that, but he gets jealous.
Oh, he gets jealous. He's very much me mugging there.
Yeah, Cynthia sees Adam. Um, uh, they've talked Palmer. They talk about Palmer and him being over Erica. He's always
hmm
saying he's over Erica, but he's not. He's getting creepier and
He's not.
creepier, where he even has that weird fantasy in a little bit.
We'll get to that.
Do you know what was going on with Myrtle? So I have some girl tells off
Yeah.
Myrtle and
See.
this other
Oh
girl.
wait. Okay, you know who the
Go ahead.
girl who comes in and says, she, you, okay, I'm not, you're a Bold fan, so you probably know who she is. Um, the one who said, I called the cops with the silent alarm. You know who that is?
Who?
It's Hunter Tylo.
Was it?
Yep,
Well,
in
I
her
couldn't
first
tell.
daytime role, I think.
Well,
She was
1985.
going
Yeah.
by Deborah Moorhart at the time.
Well, that's so funny.
Hunter, I think is her middle name, I want to say.
But like they don't really go back to this
They
scene, so I don't
don't. No,
understand
because
what
like
it
I
means.
love Myrtle, and I was like, oh, I want to see more of Hunter Tylo.
I mean, we love the whole show. I mean, I wish we had more
Yeah,
episodes of
yeah.
it, but we don't. Just random episodes. But yeah, these two women are there, and then Myrtle locks them out. I don't know
hmm
what it is, and I don't think we get to know what it is.
Yeah, I'm wondering if that's related to like the gangster in the beginning, the Dennis Perlato
Maybe.
gangster. That's what I'm thinking, but I'm not 100% sure.
Andrew wants Cynthia to sign the papers. I'm guessing the divorce papers for Palmer.
hmm
Um, and she doesn't. Um, Meanwhile, she's trying to get Adam. So I guess she's trying to get Adam before she commits to that, so she
hmm
can like,
She's like,
I
look,
don't know. It's weird.
let me just have a safety net in case, so I'm not alone.
Yeah. So Cynthia and Adam do dinner. He gotta leave. She's like, thanks a lot, pal. Like whoever interrupted. Um, Jeremy warns Erica to stay away from Adam. Dabney calls. We have a little Dabney in that,
Hey,
the little man
Dabney,
that works at Tempo with Erica that was going to quit because of Erica, but then ended up staying.
and he wound up not doing it.
Yeah. Adam fires Erica. He's like, everything's mine. This is mine. That's mine.
Well,
Unless
no,
she
before
sleeps with
that,
him.
well,
Unless
before
she
that,
sleeps
a
with him.
little before that, it was he breaks into her office, and and then before that, Dabney was on the phone with Erica. He was talking about the article that had the article about Adam. Dabney puts the article down on Erica's desk. Then a little later on, Adam comes into the office. He finds the article, and that's what leads to what you're about to say.
The fire.
Yeah, getting
Um,
fired unless you sleep with me, which ick.
right.
That's
Nobody
that's
likes that.
that's that's me too, right there.
Really. Erica wants Jeremy to stay with her. Ross interrupts Cynthia and Adam. Um, and I think this Ross is worried about the company. I guess because he has stock in the company in
Yeah, he has
Tempo
stock. Yeah, he has. I mean, he does because
with
he's a Chandler.
Ellen. Well, no, because they said Adam. Well, Ellen said that Adam gave it to them as a wedding gift. So
Um,
I guess he didn't have stock until Adam like gave it to him.
mhm.
So that's what I mean. What if they're not blood related, or are they
They're
blood
blood
related?
related. Yeah, they're blood related because it's
Cousins?
yeah, because
Cousins.
yeah, they're that's his nephew.
Oh, okay.
That's his nephew because remember it's his sister. It's through the sister, so it's his sister. Adams and Stewart's sister had Ross,
Oh,
and
gotcha.
she was married to Palmer.
Okay. Um, Erica tells Jeremy about Adam's plan to, the whole situation, like he has to sleep with her and all that. She tells everybody,
Hmm.
which is good. Erica and Palmer, we see, she's trying to buy his shares in Adam's company.
Hmm.
Erica tries to buy Ellen's stock in Tempo. Ellen says no, but she's like, all right, fine, I'll talk to Ross, especially after she tells her the situation.
Hmm.
Adam goes to Erica. Jeremy kind of scares him off, but Adam, acts like a bully anyway. Whatever. Ross talks to Adam. They fight about Erica. That's what makes Ross like make the decision to go against Adam and
Hmm.
sell Erica the Tempo stocks. She goes to Adam. She turns him down, and she says she's got 51% of Tempo now. MFR.
Boom.
I know that was cool.
That was cool.
And what did they call it? A coup.
A coup.
We talked about we talked about that
Talk
in
about this on Bold and
Bold
Beautiful
and the
on our
Beautiful.
Patreon.
Um,
Except they
Palmer,
said maybe one or two times, and on like Bold's like 50 million times.
yeah, yeah. Palmer and Daisy have Andrew over. They want to have some kind of dinner with Cliff, Sandy, everybody. I
Hmm.
guess he's doing it to look good to Cliff, but kind of get to Sandy somehow. I don't know I know his end goal is to get Nina and Cliff divorced, but
Hmm.
I don't know how he's going to use Sandy to do this. I don't know exactly.
Yeah, and it's illegal what he's doing because like Cliff is married to Nina, so he
Yeah.
should be the one who has all the power.
Yeah, he's trying to get himself to be, what is it called? Power of
Power of
attorney.
attorney.
Yeah. Andrew and Sandy, I guess, get to know each other a little bit, and he asks Sandy
Hmm.
out. But then Palmer like talks to him, and he's like, I like what you're doing. Like, I don't know, it's weird. Like almost like Palmer wants him to ask her out so he
Hmm.
can have info. I don't know. Palmer has a master plan, and we don't know what it is, basically. But he was a good guy in helping Erica get out of situation. So it's funny, you can see both sides of Palmer.
Yeah.
Adam's mad that Ross turned on him and sold the shares. Olga raves about Erica taking over Tempo.
Hmm.
She asks if Jeremy is in love with her when she walks out of the room. She's like, "You're in love with her, aren't you?" I guess Olga can just tell.
Yeah.
And I guess he is because he keeps having his little monk fantasies, like he wants to bang Erica, but like that's holding him back for some reason. Which is why what you said that so he she doesn't he I mean he doesn't fall for Natalie until later, or he already was in a relationship with Natalie at this point, or we don't know yet.
So I don't think we know yet. I think I was wrong that Natalie is the woman in the one fantasy. I
Okay.
remember we had there was a when they were locked in the
Yeah, yeah.
cellar and he had a fantasy about a woman. I thought it was Natalie. I'm thinking it's not Natalie. I'm thinking that's after the fact. I could also be wrong about that. Pick and choose your
Okay.
sides or comment below. Uh,
It's 1985. We don't know. We ain't
yeah,
there.
look, I wasn't born yet, so but All My Children was my first soap, so I feel like I should
And we
at
don't
least
have the All My
research
Children
it.
book. We need the
Yeah,
All
we
My
don't need All
Children
My
book.
Children book, but I can piece together a little bit from like wikis and stuff like that online, but
Yeah.
yeah, but sometimes things get
Um,
missing, lost in the shuffle. So
Adam has some kind of dream about Erica where he's kind of like a mad scientist and he's making her like a Stepford wife.
the Brian Chandler stand.
Yeah.
It was like Frankenstein.
Um, and he talks to her and he's like, "What can I do to get to you?" She's like, "Make me ugly. That will get to me. That will." And then he's like, "Well, I don't want to do that, obviously." She's like, "Well, you can destroy my career and my public image and whatever." So whatever. It's weird and creepy, and he's like a stalker,
Hmm.
and it's just weird.
Yeah, I'm glad they
Um,
calmed him down a lot, and then they gave most of that evil energy to his son,
right.
to
Did you
his JR, of course.
did you catch why Erica and Brooke were fighting? So like it had to do with Gilles.
As it was Gilles, it had to do, and I think it also had to do with Mark too, because Mark came
Yeah,
in and he was a little
yeah, he
beat
came.
up. Yeah.
Yeah, so I wonder if he had to do with the mob stuff. I'm not sure
Mm.
because remember he was on drugs the previous year, so
Yeah.
maybe oh, I don't know. But they fight, of course, as usual. And Brooke had it this time. She kicks her out. She's over
Hmm.
her shit. She's like, I'm done. I don't care if that's your brother. I'm over it. Um, Adam compliments Erica's coup. says he says that he went a little berserk and that he can accept her love of Jeremy and all this stuff. Adam says he'll release Raising Cain the movie, which is the same night that she gets kidnapped. Hence why I
Hmm.
think this is the prequel of that. So sorry about that. It's a little out of order. We should have aired the last episode after this.
It's
um,
fine. You can just watch it all out of order on
uh,
YouTube.com. So Squares and Soaps.
that's right. Ellen brings the paperwork to Erica to finalize the company stuff. She voices her concern about Raising Cain. She doesn't
Hmm.
understand why Adam would release it. She's suspicious, obviously. I would be suspicious of anything this man's doing. He's stalking her,
Oh yeah,
he's creeping on
definitely.
her. It's
Hmm.
bizarre. And then he did that shit where he wants to sleep with her to save her job, which is craziness.
Which is that's an HR nightmare.
So the detective that Adam hired found some info out about Jeremy, which I don't think we get to find out quite yet. His name's Krieger, the detective
Hmm.
dude. He brings them something about Jeremy to Adam, and Adam gets like excited about it. So I'm like, okay, what is this? Tell me. And then it ended with like Phoebe having a meeting with the ladies in town
The ladies who
about
lunch.
Erica. Um, that's all I got.
Yes,
So
I don't know. I just really like. I want to know more about those ladies who lunch.
yeah, they seemed like just like um what are they like nosy neighbors, like they just want to know
Hmm.
the goss,
There
the
was
hot
something.
goss.
Oh my gosh! Somebody hit me to this like a long time ago that Phoebe is a part of some kind of group in Pine Valley, but I forgot what the group is called.
Okay,
And
that
I
makes
think this
sense.
is the group.
It's the group. It
And
probably is.
yeah, and they had an idea that they wanted to make Jamie the next generation of that group, but because it's a guy, he couldn't. So
They should have.
they should have. Yeah, that was actually a good idea, but it was from a former friend, so I don't want to give him too much credit. Uh,
You got to see Ruth Warwick on Paint in Place.
Paint in
She
Place.
kills it. She's so good on there.
We need to cover Paint in Place.
Yeah, we definitely do. Me and Karen wanted to do a special about it, but we did not yet. But maybe
Oh,
we'll
you
do a
guys
watch on
should.
Patreon.
Yeah, you guys should definitely, because it's like the first real primetime soap.
Yeah, it is definitely. And we're in like episode. We just got to the color episodes in Technicolor. In 1965 or 66, I think.
Yeah.
And it's like episode 250 something. So we're like in the middle of the
Mm.
series.
I remember
Um,
Rugrats mentioned it. Like Grandpa used to watch Paint in Place.
and you can see all of Peyton Plays on YouTube. It's on
Hmm.
YouTube, and there's also official DVD releases, which I hope Shout releases more, but they haven't in a few years, so I don't have high hopes for that. But it's
Mm.
really nice because it's pretty good quality and stuff. So anyway, back to All My Children. Yeah, so we have Nina coming. There's a bunch of people that we haven't seen in those credits
Hmm.
that didn't come on yet. We do have, I think, 85 clips to watch. We watched 15. Or maybe even more than that. It might be 100 and something. I can't remember.
No, it was
But we have a lot of
150.
stuff to
It was
watch.
115, I
It is
think.
115. I thought so. So we
And
have
I
100 clips.
saw, and I saw 8.
Yes,
I saw 8,
we
and
watched
yeah, I
it.
think it was 8 that was in the playlist that was created
Yeah,
for
yeah, yeah.
us.
So I like it. Like I said, I like when like storylines intermix. So we have
So. Hmm.
Palmer, which I don't think Adam knows that Palmer is behind anything yet, which
Oh,
it'll be fun to
right.
see if that, right? I don't know if he
Hmm.
knows. He didn't seem to. So I feel like Erica kind of keeps Palmer as like a secret, like
Hmm.
because I feel like she used him before for something we watched. I remember her talking to him before. I forget the last set of clips, um, not the
Not the
kidnapping,
kidnapping,
but
but before
before
that,
that.
yeah.
So she always kind of keeps Palmer around, like to help her out. And he's not
Hmm.
skeevy with her. Like he like genuinely likes Erica and
Hmm.
likes
Yeah,
her
they're
as
like
friends.
they're buddies. Like they're really
Yeah,
they're
which I like.
yeah, they respect each other too.
Yeah. Um. So anyway, I look forward to more. She's a character. She is fun to watch. Um. I didn't have as much fun watching her in the thousands. I felt like I don't know, but maybe I got to rewatch it because I feel like I tuned out. So maybe I got to tune in and watch it if it's
I think it's
available.
because they like kind of shifted the focus to Kendall and Greenlee and
Kendall.
Ryan
Mhm.
and I think a little later Zach. Um,
You're right. I kind of got out of it when they did that. Like I feel like I stopped watching in like 98, maybe 99,
hmm.
and that was like the whole time. And I started watching again when Julia returned in 2005
Hmm.
and Di Henry was around and she was possibly Dixie. I liked all that stuff because it was like mysterious. And then Dixie came back and you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
And I
I
love
think it was
Dixie.
around Christmas time that Dixie came back.
And then they killed her with poison pancakes and then I stopped watching
Ugh.
again. And then I tuned back in when Dixie came back as a ghost to haunt Adam because it was great shit.
I
If you didn't see that, it's amazing. I'll find it for you and send it to you. It's so funny because she haunts Adam and it's really
need to
great.
see that again. Send
You
it to
need to
me.
see that. Um,
Allegedly.
it is on YouTube. It is on
Just kidding. It's
YouTube.
on YouTube. Yeah.
I rewatched it a while ago. Um, and then I
She
watched from
does.
pretty much then
Yeah,
till
she
the end.
does. Dixie does come back when Palmer dies, when they killed off Palmer.
Yeah, yeah,
And she's like the first thing he sees that happen. Oh.
yeah. So anything else to say about these set of clips that we watched?
So not about the set of clips, but like when I was looking through like the family tree of the Chandlers, it kind of
Hmm.
made me want to like create like a Canva of like like a family tree, like the Cortland family tree. No,
Oh
the
shit, 'cause
Chandler family
I
tree, the
don't know
Cortland
it.
family tree. Yeah, because like it's very intricate. Like it's like you start at the top and then you're just like do 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 do. Like oh man,
Well,
this I
well, it's
forgot that these
also
people were on the show.
Well, it's because the writers also just add random people, and they're like, "Up, they're a Cortland. Up, they're a Chandler." You know,
Hmm.
like they write whatever they need. So
Yeah, I'm surprised Sky is on the
it's
family
hard to
tree, but
figure it out.
she's adopted, so they consider her a part of the family.
Yeah, I would like to see Sky back on GH. She
Me
was fun.
too. Introduce
I don't
her
even know.
daughter
They play, yeah, they played with her parentage so much. I got
so
confused
much.
when we
Like they
went through
played with
it.
her parents so much. Like they had her related to Ray, and which gave her a connection to One Life to Live. And then she goes to General Hospital. She's related to Alan, except she isn't. That gives her a connection to General Hospital and Port Charles. So,
I love when they did the Ray stuff when Ray went to all the soaps. I thought that was so cool.
mhm.
I watched all that stuff. That was fun. Because it's Linda Dano, the Queen. Even though I never
Yes.
seen her in Another World, because I watched before she came on Another World.
Hmm.
I'm in 80, 81, 82. I think she comes in like 83, 84.
Hmm.
But I'll get there eventually. But anyway, we'll wrap this All My Children up. Thank you for joining us this week. Thank you, Patreon subscribers and regular subscribers. We're up to like 670, I think, which is crazy, which is
Ooh.
awesome. And we love all of you for tuning into us. Let us know if you want us to cover anything else, and we'll look into it, and we'll
Hmm.
do live watch or watches on our Patreon or whatever you want us to do. Um, Thank you guys. Have a good day. Bye.
Bye.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.